What up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Evil Collector Reviews. I am yours truly, the Evil One. Today's review is with the Neca, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Ultimate Freddy. I want to believe this is a reissue, so I found him at Target. I do have the Part 3 Dream Warriors, so I went ahead and picked this one up, and I do have Part 2, but let's go ahead and start with this one first. On the logo, on the top, you get the logo of A Nightmare on Elm Street with a Freddy picture right there. Same thing on the side, you get the logo with Ultimate Freddy here and then the Neca logo. Opposite side, you get the same thing here. You want to read about his bio, pause it right there for the Part 1 movie. Then you get accessories that show you everything that comes in the box, which is really cool. UPC for my peeps, pause it right there. Inside the box, you get an image of the figure right there. Then you get all the accessories and the figure itself right there, which we'll definitely take a look at. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get Freddy out the box and let's see what he's all about. All right, y'all. Here we have Freddy Krueger out the box, and a really good figure to add to your collection. If you don't have any of them, this is the first one. This is how they imagined how he would be, and from here it just went on, and they just made him better looking. But this is the first appearance of him, of course. But let's go and check out all his accessories. He comes with 2 extra pair of heads. So he has this face, his neutral face, which looks really. Let me just put this first. Really looks gruesome, grotesque, and burnt. So they did a really good job in painting this. And then he comes with the second head sculpt right here, which is the part where Tina pulls his face off and she sees this, which is would give anybody nightmares if you did see that, because I know it gave me nightmares when I was little watching this movie. So very good articulation, sculpting, or painting, should I say, paint and sculpt, right? Because it looks cool. Here we have a face of Nancy's mom, and she's chasing Nancy, and then she's like, "Save me from," and he pulls it off like, "From Freddy," and there you go. So here we have the phone when Nancy's talking to him, and she's like, "Leave me alone, bastard," and all this stuff, and he sticks his tongue out like, "Oh, I like yeah, taste yeah," and stuff. So that's what happens with this part. But it's cool. It's a cool little accessory. And then this part is when he's chasing Tina in the beginning of the movie, and he's like, "Tina," and she looks, and then he slices his fingers, and all this green discharge comes out of his fingers, and she's grossed out, and I think everybody was grossed out that part. So yeah, and then of course he comes with this fedora hat, which is iconic in the horror genre, because Freddy Krueger is like if not one of them, he's the greatest horror villain of all time. And let's go ahead and check out the man of the hour, Fred Krueger. Fred Krueger. They don't say Fred Krueger much in the other movies. It's always Freddy Krueger, Freddy. But I think in the beginning it was like Fred Krueger was his name. He was a child molester, and all the parents burned him alive. And here he is hunting those kids' dreams. Their kids' dreams. Anyways, let's go ahead and check him out, man. He looks really cool. The painting on it is really awesome. I like it. They didn't add stripes yet on here, so if you notice that, I want to say in the movie it's the same way too. And then as part 2 and 3 and so on went on, he started having stripes on his arms, but here he doesn't have it. His articulation in his head doesn't move very much down. Nope. Very limited in moving around, so you gotta be careful, because these are Neca. They will snap if you try getting a little too crazy with them. Shoulder movement moves very limited, moves all the way around very good. No bicep swivel, so you already know how some of these Neca figures work. Just a single jointed elbow moves that much, and it does move around the elbow to give you a little range. And then of course his wrist movement is just limited, just moves all the way around. No torso movement, nothing. It's really just stiff. That's how Freddy likes it. And then his leg movement doesn't do much of a split, so be careful with that. Doesn't have a torso movement, upper thigh movement. The knees are single jointed, just so that you know they move like this. That's all. That's all you get. So if you're like, "Ay, por favor, ayúdame aquí, hombre," in case you want to know what the hell that means help me out, please help me out. And then no ankle movement whatsoever, very limited movement, very limited. So be careful, because these things will snap. And then you'll be upset with everybody from Neca, but it's not their fault, because they already told you not to be playing with them like they're 5-year-old toys. So they're not. They're for display with limited movement. But yeah, so here's your Freddy Krueger. His glove is pretty cool. So mine came a little bendy, so I had to kind of mess with it a little bit. So I kind of got it a little bit okay. So that's pretty much it for that. I think maybe this should be a little lower. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to mess with it too much, and then these break off, and then I'm stuck with a fingerless Freddy. If you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. And the end is Mendez. So there you go. Here's your Freddy Krueger for your collection, or for my collection. So that's how he looks. Look really dope. Let's compare him to other Freddy Kruegers we have. We have the one for part 2, which is really dope. He comes with the hand that has the nails growing out of the fingers, which is really cool. So we'll put part 2 guy there, and then we have the part 3 Freddy Krueger from Dream Warriors. So that one's from Freddy's Revenge. This is from Dream Warriors. And here's your comparison right here, guys. So there you go, your Freddy Krueger comparison. If I had to go, to me, number 1 in my list would be him, number 2, and number 1. No, actually, well, no, man, because I want to say, if I remember, part 2 was based on a demon Freddy Krueger. They wanted to make him more demonic looking, so, you know. Anyways, let's get these guys out of the way, because it's not even about them. We'll talk about them in another video, so maybe I'll do a Freddy Krueger video, just, you know, a little 5-minute video just talking about the movies and stuff. Let's compare him to, of course, Jason. And this is from Friday the 13th, part 7. Then we got Miguel Myers, the ultimate Michael Myers. A little comparison there. Let's see who else we can compare this Freddy Krueger to. Why not? We'll do Scream, because Scream was from Wes Craven, you know, the creator of Freddy and Ghostface. Spoiler alert, right? If you didn't know, Wes Craven created these 2 guys. And we'll throw in one more about the, why not? We'll do Leatherface. So you kind of have your iconic villains right here, your horror villains. These are probably definitely in the top 5. If not them, maybe you could add, subtract. But to me, these are the top 5 horror villains of all time. I'm not really a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I thought the movie wasn't that good. Yeah, it was gory and crazy. The idea of going to a house and this dude's just murdering people with a chainsaw. Okay, yeah, woohoo. To be honest, I'm not even a real fan of Michael Myers either, man. But no, that's just me though. Everybody has their preference. That's what I like. I like more Jason. Well, I like more Freddy, Scream, Hellraiser. Night of the Demons is probably my all-time favorite horror movie, which is no one really likes that, but I love it, from 1988. I definitely give a shout out to that movie. You want to check it out, check it out. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I like it. It's cheesy and it has horror elements that just still creep me out to this day. So anyways, this is my review for the Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger Ultimate from part 1. I hope you like it. If you did, comment below. Let me know what y'all think, man. If y'all gonna pick them up, or you're not gonna pick them up, or you don't care for them, or you already have them, that's even better for you. Hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it, y'all. Take care, my peeps, and Evil out.
Like and subscribe to the Evil Collector channel and hit the notification bell for more content.